Good morning, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Today is Monday. Monday. We are almost into May. Well, today the video is going to be about items that I keep on hand while I have my little cats and to take care of the feral/stray cats that I run into and I take care of. So let's get started. I always try to keep some type of soft food on hand. This is Fancy Feast Gravy Lovers Chicken Feast and Gravy Pate. A lot of the cats that I come in contact with love pate. And some of the cats that I deal with have dental issues, so pate works wonders with them. It's hard to hold this. It's tiny. Another food that I keep on hand is known as hospital food for cats. This is Heal's prescription diet. You have to get it from your veterinarian, and it's urgent care. This has a lot of calories in it. It's for cats who are sick, and the smell, I can't get it out. It entices them to eat, especially like if they have a plugged up nose. Sometimes you also may have to warm it up a tiny bit if they do have a plugged up nose. The aromas will get up in their little nostrils and they'll be like, sometimes if a cat is not eating and they're plugged up, a lot of times you will have to create like what I call a little tiny meatball for them. You can heat up their food and take a little bit of the food, roll it up in a little ball, open up their mouth gently, and put it in there. Because a lot of times they can't smell if they're sick, and you put that little meatball in there and they'll eat it, and all of a sudden they'll go, there's food around, there's food, and then you can put it up there. If not, you can continue to give them little tiny meatballs and put in their mouth. Even cats who are sick need to eat and drink. Another item that I keep on hand that will help with hydration are these sticks right here. They're from Pure Balance. I get these at Walmart. They're like little puree gourmet cat treats. They're chicken. They also came out with a chicken spinach that the cats like too. You could say this is almost like a churro stick, but it's a lot less expensive. And the weird thing is, the cats that I run into, a lot of times prefer this over the churro. It's weird. So a lot of times if the cats are not eating or drinking, you can give them a few of these during the day, and this will help with their hydration. Just feeding them soft food, wet food, however you want to say it, will also help with their hydration. But you have to be careful when you're feeding kitties these type of things, these treats. Just rip off the top and you can feed it to them like this. You can pour it in a bowl, put it on the ground. Because a lot of times kitties love these and they'll about take off your fingers. Or you have to be careful because they'll snatch. Like if you pull back a little bit, they'll go and they can claw you. I love the sound of this one. Also, this is the first time trying this brand here. I've tried it a few times. I like it. It works good. I think it's Scout's Honor Probiotic Ear Cleaner. It's non-medicated. It's alcohol and fragrance free is what I really love. Basil really likes this because I have to clean Basil's ears a lot because he creates so much wax in his ears. And remember, he doesn't really clean on his own, so I have to do all his cleaning. That's what that is. I got this from Chewy, and I'm trying it out. So far, so good. How I do this, when you clean your cat's ear, I don't have a cotton ball, but you take a cotton ball and you pour some of this on there, put it in their ear, move it around just a tiny bit, don't lose the cotton ball. Take the cotton ball out and then you can wipe any excess. Do not, are you listening to me? Do not pour this in your cat's ear like they do a dog. The cats can get balance issues when you do that. It's not good. It's not fun for the cat. So, when you have a cat and you have to do ear cleaner, don't pour it in. No. Cotton ball. Put it in the ear. Move it around a tiny bit. Take the cotton ball, then wipe off any excess. What you also can do, I don't have any on me, but they look like long Q-tips. And you can clean any little nooks out with that. Don't plunge into the ear. You stay outside within the ear, but not down in the hole of the ear. Trust me, your cat would love you if you clean his or her ears like this. I know on the bottles they say pour it in the ear. No. Listen to me. Trust me. I've been around enough cats, taken care of enough cats. I know. Another thing that I keep around all the time is this brand. I can't pronounce this name. Veteransian, I don't know. But it's wound care. This works awesome. This is awesome. I had run into so many cats that had something wrong with their paw, something wrong with their foot, something wrong with like a skin lesion. I've had one that had an abscess that popped. It was right here that I was dealing with. And all you gotta do is spray this. This is a miracle in a bottle. It doesn't take much. I will never be without this, ever. They also make a facial one that you can do on their face. You can, wipe it around in their ears, their nose, wipe their eyes with it, their whole face. That is awesome too. I have to order some more this evening because I ran out. Especially when you're dealing with cats that have a lot of gunk coming out of their eye, you would want to use that eye care first. Well, the facial care of this. And just put it on a little cotton ball and you can wipe gently. When you're wiping a cat's eyes, wipe gently. A lot of times, since Basil has the sickness and his eyes are really watery and crusted, I will just take a warm, very soft cloth. It's a very, very soft, it's supposed to be a napkin, is where I got it over in Housewares. And they're like ultra soft. And so I get that warm and then gently wipe his eye. Gently wipe his eye. Then I will take this other stuff. This. The Triasin. And it looks like this. And then you just put maybe like an inch on your finger. Make sure that when you're putting this in your cat's eye, a lot of times they say to open it up and open your cat's eye and put it in like that. I have never been able to do that because the cat's I deal with, they're not going to let you sit there and do that with their eye. So what I do, I put it on my finger. And a lot of times, like with Basil, I can actually open his eye and just rub it in gently. And it works well. With the feral stray cats, a lot of times you just have to hold them down and you're not going to get the eye open. Just wipe it. If you can wipe it on their eye and it's on their eyelashes, it will eventually get into their eye. Because then they'll be like cleaning and licking. This is like a little antibiotic for the eye. You used to be able to get this from Chewy and not have a problem. But now, for some reason, they make you get a prescription. So you have to order at other places. This works wonders too. Some more items that I have is this dewormer. Yes, it has a little dog on front, but cats can use it too. It smells like vanilla, kinda. This is for roundworms. A lot of times when we see kittens outside, and it can be given to kittens, you just have to measure it out, read the instructions. And we deworm them when we find kittens. Not baby kittens. They have to be old enough. and this helps with the roundworms. And something else I keep on hand is for tapeworms. It's a dewormer. And I get this from Walmart. I think it comes with 3 pills. It's like $20-some. And it's a pill like this. Now, most people have a hard time giving cats pills. If you don't, awesome. You are awesome. A lot of times what we do, we take the chicken stick is what I call these. Put a little bit in your bowl. Take this pill. Now, if the cat is small or they don't really chew, you may have to cut this up and give it to them. Now, read on the bottle, because some cats only get half of a dose, half a pill. So read. So we put this in, put the pill, whatever size, in there, and then put this on top and give it to them. Some of the cats will just go, and they don't even realize they ate the pill. Some of them, if they're just like licky lickers, do where all they do is, they don't ever bite or eat, it seems like. That's a cat you're going to have a problem with, because they will lick all the way around this peel. Sometimes we've had to take the cats in to the vet just to give them a peel. Because a lot of times with ferals and strays, you don't want to get bit. You definitely don't want to get bit by them. Something else that I keep, the Benabac Plus. I get this from Chewy. It's a probiotic. It helps their tummies. Kittens can be given this too. And it's all measured out right here. And you just take it to the next little thing there. See? See how it has that little gap? Open this up and go. A lot of times the cats will eat this, and sometimes they won't. It just depends upon the cat. It's like a gel. Sometimes I will sneak it into food, especially into soft, wet food. Now I do keep dry food also. The cats that I feed and my cats will eat some dry food and wet food. This works wonders. If your kitty has an upset tummy, a lot of times what you can also do with this, and with other things sometimes, you can squeeze this out, the recommended dose, on your finger and put it on their paw, the front, like right there and right there. They don't like nothing on their paws, so they will lick it off. Some companies will say to put it on their nose. I don't like that. I don't like it, no. I put it on their paws, and they always lick it off. Because cats love to be clean. This almost looks like a shot. What else do I keep? Well, this. This is a must. KMR Kitten Milk Replacer. I've had to use this so much. Yes, I trap, neuter, release, TNR. But sometimes some of the cats who are kind of spicy or they're very smart will, let's say, they'll get into my trap, take my food, and run. I do have a new trap I haven't tried yet that I'm going to be trying. It's I think a drop trap, and it's a bigger trap, and it's almost like a tent looking thing. And then I'm out there with a string, but I'm trying to hide. The cat goes in, I pull the string, and then put my little carrier up there, my trap, get it all hooked up, and they want out of there, so then they run into my trap. And then we go and get them fixed. But sometimes mamas, I've had, for some reason, some of the mamas seem like they ran out of milk, and the baby still wanted to nurse. So I also have a little bottle. I didn't bring it. It's about that big, and I get them from Walmart, but I don't ever use the nipples that come on there. I use a thing called, I think it's like Miracle Nipple, and I get that, I think I got it off of Chewy. I can't remember. It already has a hole punctured in there, so you don't have to worry about it. And the cat seems like it can get its mouth on that nipple part, because the nipple thing is a bit larger. It's just not like a nipple part just like hanging out. It has like this part with the little nipple out, so they can get their mouth on it and suckle better. But this right here, this brand. I've also used this with cats who are sick, who need a little extra nutrition. I will put a little bit of this in their food, mix it up. I'm never without a can. I always have at least one can. This is something that I am trying new for the cats who have dental issues. I am trying it on one cat. I call him Ash. He's got a little bow tie on for a collar. He's all black. I TNR'd him. For some reason, we've just like got a bond going. But I noticed he was having trouble chewing, and a lot of times I don't have a lot of funds to be taking all of these cats into the vet. So I found this. Also, my vet was talking to me about this. And I get this from Chewy. Cats and dogs can take it. It looks like this. It looks like a little heart. It looks like a heart, and it has this. They say you can pull this off, but no, you cannot. You have to cut it. So this is what I do. I cut that. I put this in either a chicken stick or their food. Squeeze all the little oil out. It's like an oil gel. Just squeeze it all in their food and mix it up well. A lot of times, cats or dogs, they will just eat it. You could just like squeeze this or put it on their paws. I have one that I'm also trying with him that I just put it on his paws and he licks it off. Ash has been on this longer than anybody. This also helps with mobility with their joints. And Ash, I think he had gotten hurt or something. I don't know what it is. He was walking funny. I've been giving this to him, It normally takes 30 days for the joint and mobility to really start in and working. He's been on this for 30 days. His walking has improved. His mouth has improved. He's not really having a hard time at all eating anymore. He can also eat some hard food. Before, he could not eat any hard food at all. But he is mainly on wet food, soft food, whatever you want to call it. And he only gets a little bit of hard food. But this works wonders. I love this stuff. I will never be without this either. So, since it's working wonders on him, I will begin giving this to the other feral stray cats, and Basil starts getting this evening. I still have so much more that I could show you of what I give to the cats and stray cats and feral cats, but I could only grab so much. I guess you can say I have like a first aid kit or something for cats. This is the last item. Well, I still have a whole bunch of more at home, but this is the last thing that I brought. I just started using this right here. Dr. Jones Veterinary Secrets. He's from Canada. It's skin relief balm for dogs and cats. I listen to him a lot. I am subscribed to him. Thank you for all your knowledge. He's more of a natural vet because he will give you stuff to try on your pet, cat or dog, that is a better approach than the regular standard of the veterinarian. He's a veterinarian, but I think he's retired now from it, or he actually just stopped being in the clinical practice because he just didn't believe a lot of the stuff that was going on and the prices. So this is a balm that you can use on your cats. It has directions right here, and they can lick this. Just in case they lick it, it's okay. That's like this stuff. If they lick this, that's okay. It doesn't really have a scent. You can see I've already used some. And it's nice and soft. It has, let me see if I can see what's in it. It has shea butter, coconut oil, beeswax, safflower seed oil, and vitamin E, and I think about one more item. See? It feels good. I think I had to put this on Basil. He did not mind it at all. And it says, apply a thin layer of balm to the affected area and rub in gently. Distract your pet to prevent them from licking the product off while allowing a few minutes for the balm to absorb. It's all natural, safe to ingest, use daily until the area improves, and then as needed for maintenance. You can also use this for like hot spots and stuff. Now, one of the feral cats we couldn't really get close to, and he had like a hot spot. We sprayed this on it, it's gone. The cats that I help, you can tell that they're thankful. You can tell they're thankful. We will also put flea meds on them. We use Frontline because they're outside. They could get ticks. If you're not subscribed to him, subscribe. He's going to open up your mind. He also gives like little free seminars online. I've been to a couple of those. He has his own little store and his own products. Everything that I've used so far, awesome. He doesn't know that I am shouting him out here. He doesn't even know I exist. But if I believe in a product, then I'm going to tell you about it. I'm not trying to push the product because I don't get anything from this. I'm not even monetized yet on YouTube. I do all of this for free. But I love cats. I love dogs too, but I love cats more. And I take care of a whole bunch of cats. A whole bunch of cats. A whole bunch of feral and stray cats. Well, that's the end of the video. You know what happens next. Your butterfly hearts. I hope if you see a stray cat, a feral cat, that you will help it out. Just don't walk away. Please help it out. At least give it some food, some water. You can try to pet it if it's friendly. If you see that it's injured, you can always, if you don't have the money to take it to the vet, there are all types of rescues around that you could possibly call them up and say, I have this cat, blah, 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 tell them what's going on. Don't just call a vet, because the vet, not all vets, but some vets don't care. They want your money. If you can't pay, they don't want to see the cat or dog. I know they need to get paid, but come on, you can do some community service for free. Stop being so damn greedy. But there are also a lot of rescue places that will take them, or at least take them in and look at them for free or for a small donation. So please just don't walk on by. Don't walk on by. I feel like if a cat shows up for me, comes to me, it's needed my help. It's asking for me, for my help. And I help it. If you were a kitty and you came to me, I would take care of you. I would love you and take care of you. I would take care of you. You just take care of others. All right, you have a great day. I love you, and